Movies are up, back to the theater. Voyager. It's a sci-fi thriller. Not much of the commercial, but I've been looking for this. Colin Farrell is one of Tye Sheridan. You know this, but Ready Player One. And it look interesting. It's sci-fi. It's what I love. Back to the theater. Is it good? Is it worth it to go and see this movie? There are not many movies in the theater. I always say support your movie theaters. But it doesn't say because I support the movie theaters, support my movies. Is it good? Is it go? It must go? Or just choose something else. I'm Frankie D. You and your reviews. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like if you can. Well, Voyagers is another movie released this week. Sci-fi. I want to wait and have my time. I want to see in the theaters. I didn't want to see the screeners. Most of the reviews, you barely see reviews, but whatever they see reviews lately, not many of the reviewers go into the theaters. They just do screeners. Come on, guys. Movies are to see in the theater. That's why they open the theater. And Voyagers is now promoted as Tye Sheridan, which is, you know him by Ready Player One and other. It's one of my favorite young actors. And Colin Farrell, which is promoted like it's his movie, but doesn't appear too much in the movie. And the basis of the movie, without telling you what's going on, much of the plot, it's just the Earth is dying. They send a bunch of a colony of the kids, and they travel to a different planet to colonize that planet. It's going to take 80 years to get there. So technically, those kids are not going to be the ones who are going to get there, but then technically the grandkids are going to be the ones who are going to colonize that planet. They try to be a self-environment place. They try to make it safe, and they take a drug, a syrup, to calm down, to just don't feel much or any feelings that they can take, to relax. They don't be themselves. Well, all these are in the first 15 minutes of the movie. And you see most of it in the trailer. Well, they decided, for one reason or another, to stop taking the syrup. And the real emotions, the bullying, the craziness, the sex. Even so it's a PG-13. It's a very erotic teenager movie. But without showing too much, but it's just, the sense of the movie. But the movie lost the essence of what it could be. I mean, it's a lot of nonsense sometimes, and I sense that a lot of questions that doesn't answer. Colin Farrell, you barely see in the beginning and part of the movie. Technically, it's more of the kids at the show. The middle, it get lost. It get a little bit back again to the track where it's supposed to be in the end. This reminds me a little bit of the movie The Passenger, which I love. Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence. I love that movie, and even so, the main stars of the movie are three people. It reminds me a little bit of that with 80 kids or 90 kids or 100 kids and that colony in the ship. But it's lost. It doesn't have the essence of the movie. It's not a good sci-fi. It's just, you just don't care. It got to the point that you need to care for some of these people to survive this Voyager. You wanted these people to survive, but technically you still don't care about anybody. I don't care if they die. I don't care. They're just an asshole. They're just bad people. They're bad kids. The real emotions coming out, and just, it's a good movie. It's a go. It must go. Don't go. Absolutely, to me, it's a don't go. This could be a trick for some sci-fi guys that they don't see many sci-fis in the movie and say, okay, well, let's give it a try. Again, I always say, and if you follow me or if this is the first time and you check all my reviews, I always say in the end of my reviews, support your movie theaters. Support your movie theaters. They're coming back. But when I say support your movie theaters, it doesn't say support bad movies. And instead of go and see this movie, go and see King Kong. Go see other movies that are nominated for the Oscar. You haven't seen it because they are on video on demand or they haven't released it yet. See something else that you see some interesting, or what I recommend to you if you see my past. But don't go and see this. This is a waste of money. It's a waste of time. And it's really, you just ended up saying, in a week, are going to remember this movie? I don't think you're going to remember when you get home because you didn't even care. So it's a don't go, guys. I thought it was going to be a good sci-fi coming up in this movie, but it's a disappointment. It's a disappointment for you? You agree with me? Give me a like. If you just like the movie, let me know. Well, movies are for everybody. You're part of your reviews. Give me your reviews. Give me it down. But until the next time, more movies, more TV shows coming up. Some they're good, some they're, oh my God. Until the next time, support your movie theaters. Don't support bad movies. Support movie theaters. Support your video games. Support your TV shows. Catch up with the book. And catch up with me. Hit my face with you and subscribe. My daily reviews over here. Until the next time, thank you. Stay safe. Until the next time, thank you. Ciao.